G'day everyone, Jason Haines, QPL Rural, right here in Narrandera, Temora, and as of next week, Leeton. Let's have a bit of a look at what's been happening around the district. Well, water trade this week's been reasonably flat. Obviously, new allocations this week, so all bets are off and we're starting a new production season. While there has been a few trades going on, it does look as though many people are sitting on their hands, having set up for the season, and are now looking to make a plan going forward. The big surprise, I suppose, was that 0.7 of a megalitre allocation for the lower Murrumbidgee space. We are being told that that will be reviewed throughout the year as their extraction numbers actually come through. So sit and wait, there may be an extra allocation to come in the next few months there. For all surface water users, well, no surprise, there's no allocation throughout the Lachlan, Murrumbidgee and Murray systems. A big rainfall event is what we need to get this thing actually moving again. In livestock markets this week, well, another good week if you're selling lamb at the moment. The National Trade Lamb Indicator now just shy of that $9 a kilo. We're looking at Wagga there, though. The trade lambs are trading at around that 986 cents per kilo carcass weight. Some very strong demand there for that 22 to 24 kilo lambs. The Eastern Young Cattle Indicator, it's sitting at 492 and the mutton job 585. Now, we are getting some orders coming back through for some breeding stock and lambs again. So if you are looking to move some on, please give us a call. There are people looking to restock and build their numbers again at the moment. So please give us a call if you've got breeding stock available. So this leads nicely into an article I read this week in the Global Ag Investing, written on the 25th of June, so not that old. It states that by 2050, the demand for food is projected to rise by 60%, and over the period of time between 2010 to 2050, animal protein production is expected to see growth of 1.7% per year, with meat production increasing by 70%, aquaculture output increasing by 90%, dairy 55% as well. Taken further, if established growth rates recorded over the past 40 years are extrapolated into the future to 2050, animal protein production needs would quadruple in theory. Rising population demands and increased wealth, particularly in emerging economies, will exert pressure on animal protein producers and therefore in the animal feed industry. So there's good fundamentals right across the agriculture space at the moment, driven by red meat or that protein requirements and the need to feed them. So you'd have to expect that this demand curve would increase in the next 40 years and the demand for land as a result would also increase. Now, if you're starting small and are looking for a bit of a different industry, by 2030 the global industry for edible insects, sold as whole or as a smoothie form, is also an already powder, will grow from sales from $1 billion to $8 billion, according to a report from Barclays. So obviously, small-scale farming right there, and a new emerging industry for those that want to take up some space there. Now, while we're talking new technology, was very grateful to spend some time out at Lockhart yesterday in their crop growers meeting with the GRDC and LLS. Had a very good look at some new emerging technology with some robotics, some interesting space going on there with robotics, and looks like we're going to have one in our area as a trial. So these robots can do everything from spraying, hoeing, weed detection, animal health. It's actually incredible what they can do. And in the horticulture space, they can actually go along the rows and detect or assess trees on their individual basis. So some interesting work that's going to happen here. No doubt it will change the face of agriculture in this space as more and more technology moves into our sector. Also on the day, did have a look at a weed seed destructor fitted onto the back of a John Deere harvester. This is very interesting, a good bit of gear there to reduce that resistant weed seed going out onto paddocks for the next season. Some great advances here in technology and indeed some very good useful tools that we'll be able to use going forward. In rural property this week, well, one new little one at the moment, a nice little 80-acre block down the Colombo Creek, a good Federation-style home here. It's a nice little block, a long way from anywhere, but idyllic, right on the creek there. Would suit a retired couple or somebody that's looking to take a position there and wants to be away from the hustle bustle of the outside world. Please give me a call on this one. Pretty motivated vendors, so it'd be good to see this one tucked away pretty quickly. You won't find too many absolute creek frontage opportunities here with a good residence on them, so please give me a call today. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on any one of our properties or any other thing that we've listed here today, please feel free to give me a call at any time on 0488 594 450. I look forward to catching up with you all again next week, and please call in on the Leeton office there. we are sure that there's going to be great growth in this space in the years to come. Cheers.